Lovely day. Let me see if this thing's working. Love the player at 200 Jamaica. Yeah, I could do better. I'm still working on the sounds and all that stuff, the volume levels. That's my only weakness when it comes to that stuff is piecing it together with the sounds, making the levels sound good, but I'm still work in progress. I'm learning. Nobody's perfect. Classic, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Thank you very much. We up in here, nephew. Thank you very much for the support, guys. Classic, let me get you back the jacket because I took off all the jackets for a while just to test out a theory, but my theory is good to go. My click-through ratio is just roughly a little bit more when people have the no jackets, but it is what it is. We're gonna run with it. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I'll bring the mic a little bit closer. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know if anybody's even in the building yet. Happy Hartley with Hartley happy with number two crown. You know what it is. If you guys can hear me okay, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Love the premiere tour of your stay in Jamaica. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm here double streaming. I'm watching Windstone Chronicles, supporting him as well. And as I run my thing, I love the veggies. No veggies. What are you talking about? This phone is so small. Says there's nobody on yet, so we'll just wait it out until people come on. Until then, we'll just let it run. Out here supporting Winston Chronicles, guys. Make sure you're checking out Winston Chronicles. Right? It's cooking up that food, that delicious food. Curry oxtail. Let's go. Curry oxtail. Why is this not showing anybody as being on? It's the first I've ever seen that. But it's all good. Guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Red's room. How's everybody doing today, huh? How y'all doing today? Trying to see if this chat is frozen again, like it always is. Not sure. Top chat. Wow, that's crazy. It just jumped from 1 to 49. That's absurd. And we know that's not real, but something's definitely going on. It says 49 people in the building and 2 likes. What could I go so? Huh? What could really go so? Bless up, everybody. Thank you for coming through. Let's see. Super chats. Let's see what this thing says. Manage chats. Chats hidden. I don't want to hide the chats. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, now it's going back to a normal number. Okay, cool. That was strange. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody see me? Welcome in, welcome in. You know what it is. It's Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. Guys, it's been a nice stretch this week for a lot of people. I've seen a lot of great lives, a lot of people pushing hard to get their WH, and a lot of people pushing out great content as well. Like I said, you just got to keep pushing. This is how it works, right? You just got to keep doing what you do. And that's when people recognize your hard work. And also, YouTube recognizes it as well, as long as you keep pushing. Sorry, guys, I'm just in the middle of something at the same time as I'm talking to you guys. Trying to support and do my support. Right now, I'm on a live, and my partner, my bridge in there, is doing his thing on his premiere. So if you guys ain't check out Winston Chronicles, you know it's always there. Check out Winston Chronicles. You don't know what it is already, people. Live chat. And today is a show off your channel day, basically. Express your channel. You come up, you talk about your channel, you just go through the loops and find out what you want to say to people. And you might have to heat it up just a little bit more, but I think it should be okay. Well, welcome in, guys. Black Beauty just went live. I see the premiere is popping up as I'm sitting here. Not really sure if the chat is frozen or what's going on. Can somebody just type something in the chat? I just want to make sure the chat is working. I don't see anything. I see people in the building, but I don't see that the chat's moving at all. Just want to confirm that it's working. I'll wait it out until then. People in the background, just say something, anything, scream. Pot a bubble. This is really strange. I wonder if I connected this thing right. See, I see a lot of people jumping in and out, but I'm not sure if it's actually working. Can anybody in the chat just type something? I just want to see if the chat is moving because I can't see the chat moving. It's frozen. Even if you just got to do an emoji, let me know if it's working. "13 people in the building, but I'm not seeing any movement on this chat. Really strange. Guys, can anybody type something in? Let me see if this chat's moving. It's really weird. I've never seen this before. The last comments are still there from the previous before the live started, but now I had 12 people in the building, 4 likes, but I don't see the chat even moving at all. It's just completely frozen. But what's up, people? Either way, welcome in, welcome in. It's Friday. I mean, it's Monday. Here I am still on my Friday tip. It's Monday. I'm on here to show you guys that this is a new time, start time, 4 o'clock-ish, 4:15. I had to push it back a little bit late today because I had some things I had to do, but roughly around 4 o'clock is the start time. People come up. On a Monday, it'll be express your channel. So basically you come up here, we talk for a bit, we educate each other on the channels and YouTube and whatever we can do to push our channels. If nobody decides to come up, then we just decide to just wing it and run with it, you understand? And then the people that are in the building, we just talk and communicate and face some hurdles, talk about some of the hurdles we faced on YouTube, talk about some of the other challenges we face outside of YouTube, trying to keep our YouTube channel running, how difficult it gets, because we know it's a very busy time for everybody, especially, when you have families and, jobs and other obligations you got to take care of. So what we do is we just keep pushing. We help each other grow. We help each other figure out things that we need to figure out and see where it goes from there. I'm really not sure what's going on with this chat, guys. Honestly, I've never seen this before. Can anybody even hear me in the chat? Can anybody type anything? Let me just make sure that this thing is working. I don't know why it's doing this, and I'm really saying, what the heck? We'll see, though. It's 3 people now, so it's jumping back and forth. At one point, it jumped to 49 people, so I'm not really sure if YouTube is messing around. I guess I had to figure it out and see if anything's going on at this time, because usually I'm not used to this time yet. So hopefully it's not being affected. Crapper. I don't really want to start unless I know this thing's working. All you people in the background, can somebody do me a favor and just type something? Let me see if this thing's working. I got Classic, I got Miss G, and I got Solomon. Is that the name? That's just great. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Hello. Hold on a second. Can you guys hear me yet? Still no word. Still no word. I'm not really sure what's happening. Can you guys hear me yet? I can hear myself. Still no word. Still no word. Okay, hearing me now. Okay, I was wondering what was happening. Sorry about that, guys. Wasn't paying attention. Well, either way, welcome in. Elsie Knight, thank you for stopping by. Cam Z, thank you for stopping by as well. Elsie, let me get your jacket back. What a mess. What a mess this whole time. I'm sitting here wondering what's going on. The chat wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. And I was just wondering if there's any issues. Cam Z, how you doing? Elsie Knight, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm just trying to see what's happening here. I think I put it on subscribers mode, but it's affecting some of my other devices. I'm not even able, look at this, I'm not even able to type in here. I've never seen that before. Because this is, oh, you know what it is? This used to be my managing mod on this device. So what I got to do is I got to let me see if I can make it back to a managing mod. Elsie Knight, you're good. Happy Hartley, you're good. Auntie, you're good. Kamzi, you're good. Elsie Knight, you're good. I'm okay, just here enjoying the weather. Absolutely, it's nice outside too right now from where we are. No complaints at all. This is bugging me because I don't know how to fix this. I used to be able to type in the chat from another device. Let me try one more device. And let's see what's happening here. Because you know I don't want to give up until it's over. All is well, Cam says. Thank you, Cams. Let me see. Okay, I'm able to type in this one. That's really strange. Let me test. Hello. So Alliance family works perfectly fine. It's weird because I have 3 devices here, and out of all 3 devices, only this one can actually type. Only this one can type it in. That's really strange. These other ones, you can't type. I wonder if it's some kind of settings. How's the Monday going? The Monday's going good. We're good. I didn't expect these delays, but unfortunately, you know, with technology, sometimes you're going to have these days where things don't work the way they're supposed to. See, this device, I can't type on. So I'm wondering if it's some kind of settings. So this one I can't type on. This one I can type on. And this other one here, I can't type on. Right? So I'm not really sure. There must be a setting that I set that's stopping these ones from chatting because I used to be able to do it with that no problem. Yeah, I was waiting for some more people to get in, but I know this whole delay kind of turned me off. But today's Monday. Today's Express Your Channel, where people come up and they can express their channel on the live, in a split live, and just talk about their channel, talk about who they are, what their goals are with the channel, and stuff like that, just to keep it simple, right? Videos. I'm here kind of watching another live, watching a premiere of Windstone Chronicles, and I'm here on my live as well. So it is what it is. We're just here. We support all the way to the end, on both ends of the spectrum. Consider buying me a beer. Option. I'm very thirsty. Absolutely. Elsie, so how you doing? How's your channel going? How's everything where you are? And how's your Monday starting off? I don't want to play multiple streams from different devices because it's under the same IP address, and I don't want it to affect the video. Definitely gonna have to clip this later for all that time I wasted sitting there saying nothing. So this is a strange time, guys. I come in at this time. This is my 3rd attempt on a Monday, so I was still feeling out this time zone. I've had 2 nice starts so far. This one is kind of shaky, so I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's all good. we're still here to do our thing anyway, right? Hopefully, you guys are all blessed. Thank you for stopping by as always. You know what it is. Um, I like to promote channels. I like to do things for people that, people were doing for me when I started off the first place. Everything is okay. I won't complain. Thank God. Absolutely. And you know what? We have to accept it for what it is. We woke up. We're healthy. We're breathing. We're fine. We still have all our body parts moving and functioning. So I guess we can't really hate. We got to still accept it for what it is. You know what I mean? Just thankful to be in a state that you can still use your body the way it's meant to be. Right. And sometimes people take that for granted, I guess. You sit here and you say, boy, life is tough. This is rough. I have nothing to eat. And then you have no food, you have no place to stay. And here we are with people that are throwing away food on a regular basis that, live in a place where, things are terrible. And some live in places that are really nice. But they just take it for granted, right? They don't understand people sleep on the streets, especially up here in the cold weather. And they might not even wake up in the morning. Every little thing I have, I cherish, honestly. I've been down that road already. I know what it's like to be outside. I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to hit rock bottom and fight your way back up. It's not easy. And it actually breaks your spirit. And that's when people lose control, right? Especially if they have no supporting cast, nobody there to help them out when they need it. It could be very difficult, guys, honestly. You're speaking to somebody who's been down there. Luckily, I don't have the mental wealth or the mental disabilities yet. I hope it never kicks in. But some people have lost it along the way. I've had a few friends that have completely lost it, and I'm not even sure what happened to them. A lot of them have moved on to bigger and better things, and they're doing very well, and they're successful. Some of them just haven't made it. It's like we all come out of one school, and you can start guessing. You can start assuming who's going to make it and who's not going to make it. And you can look at them any way you want, but you won't know until later on in the future when, everything falls into play and you realize, oh, Mike didn't make it. Mike passed away. Or, Tony's doing well, but, he got caught for something. Now he's in prison. And, Janine is doing fine. And, but Janine has a business she's running and she's divorced twice, like you can kind of look at the people that you grew up with in school, like the last years of school. And, you figure, okay, they're going to be pretty successful. I can see it in them. And it turns out the wrong way. You can have that jockey that was the number one sports guy. It looks like he was going to get into college and go to the big leagues. And he gets injured before he gets there. And his dreams are shattered. You know what I mean? And, people depend on these things without knowing what can happen. The future is not yours. You have no control over what happens in the future. And you can only hope and wish that nothing happens to you along the way. But hope alone doesn't get you to where you need to be. You have to put in some hard work. You have to focus and some determination. And also, you really gotta want it. You gotta want it. You can't expect anything to be handed to you just like that without putting in any kind of work or showing any kind of effort. Otherwise, everybody would just do the same thing. Only God knows the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. You won't know. Right? I'm sure when you were growing up in school, you're thinking, because I know me personally, I wanted to be a fireman, believe it or not. And by the time I got to a certain age, I'm like, I don't want to be a fireman anymore. I wanted to work with social studies. I wanted to actually work with kids and help people that are in need, like, for homes, for stuff like that, giving them access to certain places that they can sleep and stuff like that. Because I felt a need. I felt a need that I can help someone in that position. I never did pursue it because, life is life and other things happen. I had my first son and, got distracted for a bit with, the streets and life. So I didn't really pursue that. But honestly, if I could go back, which I don't wish to because I am who I am today for the things I've been through, I would definitely pursue that field of working with children, working with people in need. I'm not talking like kids. I'm talking like people, teenagers that are in trouble and they need some guidance. Like, not even a guidance counselor. It's like just a social person that can help people get themselves into homes, get themselves focused back on school and life and show them that there's somebody out here that cares. I know it sounds easy because a lot of these people that do these jobs are under a lot of strain too because they take it on personally, right? every child they try to help, and then a child disappoints them or does something wrong, and then they start falling in love with these kids that they're working with. I don't mean love, but I mean, you know what I mean. Just you start to care a lot about them, and then things happen, and then they fall back into the same badness and stuff like that. It's I know I've seen many stories of people breaking down, so I can understand, um, why people get like that. Because once you get attached to someone, especially when you're trying to help them out and you put your all in, it becomes like part of you. Jeanette needs help. She's pregnant. The boyfriend's gone. She has nowhere to live. You manage to find her a place. You manage to get her started. She's in the home doing well. And all of a sudden, there's an next man in the picture, and now she's getting assaulted and stuff like that, right? And you're there trying to help her. And, it's like everybody's fighting against her. And she's also putting herself in harm's way by not even listening to you because they're young and they just don't understand. And it's not even their fault sometimes. You understand? Because when I was young, I used to do some dumb stuff, guys. When I look back at it, I'm like, yo, I can't believe I even got away with some of the stuff I did. And it's just dumb boy stuff. You know what I mean? We took risks. We took chances, stuff that doesn't make any sense. And when you look back at it, you're like, it's incredible. I even took a chance with this. Shauna Z. I hope I said that right now, Shauna Z. How you doing? Welcome in. Did I say that right? Shauna Z? I was calling you Shayna because you're separated, because your first letters were separated. So I was just calling you Shauna or Shayna. But hopefully I said it right. Shauna Z's Twist. Yeah, type Ninja in the chat, guys. Definitely you can press that link and check each other out. If you don't have a jacket, I'll put the jacket back on as you guys arrive because I was testing out a theory, and the theory worked out not so much in my favor, but it worked out to show me the facts of what I thought. So it's all good. Yeah, we're not perfect, guys. You understand? We're not perfect at all. We're human. We all bleed the same blood. Some people care, some people don't. Some people have no emotions. Some people are just, all about emotions. I'm probably stuck between the two. I have emotions and I like to express myself, right? For a while, I was losing myself when I didn't communicate with people because I was going through a hard time. Those dark places can really do damage to you guys. You see, when you fall into that bliss of a dark place, it could really do a lot of damage to your mental health, right? When you feel like there's nobody there, you feel like, you try to call a friend, they're too busy to help you out, or they don't care to help you out. These are people that you thought were close to you. All of a sudden, now they don't exist. And you find yourself all by yourself in the middle of a field and nowhere to turn. So after a while, I just gave up on the friend thing. I just, they're around. You can go check them. They'll check you and stuff like that. But you have to keep in mind, you can't blame everything on your friends either. They have a life to live too. You're all maturing. You're all growing at certain levels, and you all have different goals. So you can't blame a friend for not calling you every 10 minutes. You can't blame a friend for not coming to check you every 5 minutes or, calling down your phone, seeing how you're doing. It doesn't work like that in real life. We all have obligations. We all have a job to do. We all have a path set for ourselves. And if we were to just focus on our friends alone, we would lose ourselves. And it's no different from YouTube, right? It's the same theory. You come on YouTube, you want to get your channel up and running. You want to make sure that, all the videos are good, the perfect length, the perfect timing, all this kind of stuff. But it doesn't work like that either because you're too busy checking out other channels. You're busy focused on everybody else's content that you start to slip on your own. So if you treat YouTube like you do in real life, you'd be surprised, right? Keep the friends close, enemies even closer, right? This is the truth. Because when people are too close to you, you tend to get distracted, right? So you got to keep them at a certain distance so that at least you can still be you and they can be them. You know the story already. You don't know somebody until you actually live with them. That is so factual, 100% true. You could be your best friend anywhere else on the street, on the road, in school, in class, at work. But if you try to live with them, I guarantee you within the first month, you guys are getting at each other's necks. You know why? Because you really didn't know each other. You didn't know the true people that you're dealing with. And it's the same with YouTube. Like I'm saying, you're on here, you're talking to all these technically strangers, right? Is what it is. And you're trying to feel them out. They're trying to feel you out. And sometimes you can tell that some people are genuine and they really care about what you're doing. And I'm sure some people can also read through the other guy, which is be me on my side, and say, what's this guy really about? Can I trust this guy? This is what's up with him. He's always on here talking. You know what I mean? But the truth is, you just have to feel it out. Just like real life. You meet somebody on the street and you like them, everything's good, the vibes is right. And all of a sudden you find out this guy is not who he claims to be. He has like 3 wives. He's been living a lie. He has, a bunch of kids that he never told you about. But you would have never known that from the first time you met until you got to know him. And as you get to know him and start falling in love with that person, the further it goes, the more you grow attached. And all of a sudden, when you find out it's not real, it hurts. So you're coming on here, you're trying to grow your channel. You're watching all these people's videos, you're helping them out, and they turn around and they're not doing the same for you. So all I'm saying is, while you guys are on YouTube, stay focused. Stay focused on your channel, right? Help out when you can. Don't feel guilty or obligated to always come to somebody's channel, even mine. Don't feel obligated. You come by if you have a chance, if you have a minute, we're here. You just pass through, say what's up, and then move on, right? I found myself every single day, I think every single day I was checking out somebody's channel. If it's not one person, it's another person. And sometimes, you get caught up in the lives, because the lives, sometimes the conversations are really good. Sometimes you're just there and it's like, you know what, I forgot I even had this thing in my ear. I got to turn this one. 1 second, I got to turn off this. Maybe that's what's causing the problem. Let me see what I did with the book. And the funny thing is, oh no, I got it. Yeah. So you find yourself watching a lot of lives, watching a lot of premieres, and you're not even observing their content. Like, you want to see how they do what they do. You're just actually there supporting, right? And you find yourself 3-4 days go by and you haven't put up any content, not even a short, because you got caught up in the trap. I'm caught in a trap. You know what I mean? So the other day, I stopped doing everything I was doing for Friday and Saturday, and I said, okay, you know what? Let me just focus on doing something. And I managed to get it done. It didn't come out the way I liked it, because I still felt like I was rushing it, but it still got finished. It still got completed. And I'll learn from my next one, not to rush it that much or wait too long, because sometimes you lose the vibe. If you're creating a video or you're creating a content that you want to push out there, it's easy to lose the vibe if you get distracted. You understand? So we'll do our best to stay focused on what we're doing and continue to keep pushing. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here, but I was kind of turned off that when this thing started, it wasn't working properly. And now the fact that you're telling me that the mic wasn't on, it makes it even worse. So at some point, I'm going to have to cut this video before I make it public. I'm going to have to jump ahead, go on YouTube, cut it, and then hopefully I don't lose the whole video like I did with my Canada's Wonderland live, guys. I was having such a great live at the theme park at Canada's Wonderland. Such a great live. I think it was about 2.5 hours. Lots of interaction, lots of things happening. But there was one part that it showed too much of somebody I didn't want to show on there. So I went to cut it. And when I highlighted that part that I wanted to cut, it deleted everything else and kept the part that I wanted to cut. I was so cheesed. But with technology, you can't ever estimate what's going to happen with it. Things happen regardless of what you do. You know what I mean? You can't win with everything. So I just ran with it anyway. But thank you guys for passing through. I appreciate it. I don't have much people on here today. So it is what it is. Hardly Happy. How you doing? Welcome in, Auntie. How you doing? Yeah, this was a rough start, Auntie. First, I started off the live, the mute was off. I wasn't seeing the chat move, and now finally I got it working. I got some people in here, but half of the people already left because there was a lot of technical difficulties. So this is the 3rd time. I think it's the 3rd time being on a live on a Monday at this time. So you live and you learn, right? Yeah, it's a rough start, definitely. You can't win them all. It's like a game of ball. Even the home team has to lose sometimes. I appreciate you, Elsie. Don't think I'm not talking to you. You came in and you start talking and helping me out, making sure I'm good. And that's the kind of support that I love. And people are there and they just, when I'm asking a question, is the mic working? And she answered, yes, of course. And I said, no, it wasn't working. It was on mute. And then all this other stuff. And now the only thing that can happen now is the phone overheats and we shut it down. Things we have no control over. But you can't be upset. You can't be upset at that, right? You can't be upset at things that you can't control. This is how life works. I've had so many bloopers. I know it'd be nice to do a video with every blooper that you've done on YouTube and just have it. If you're willing to express yourself that much, if you're willing to go that far to shine a light on yourself, you know what I mean? For embarrassing moments that happen on YouTube. No shutting down here. So Hartley, I hope your numbers are going up because I've been watching you on my other devices as well. And hopefully you've seen those numbers because we would like to see you monetize as well. We'd like you to be part of the team. We'd like to be able to reach out to you and, just tag you and bless you as well. Right? Shauna Z, hello. Hello, Hartley, Shauna Z says. Shauna Z, I was on your channel this morning. I think I watched about 4 of your videos. And I didn't realize you're so entertaining when it comes to food. I didn't realize you're so happy when it comes to making food. I can't even tell what your accent is. You sound like you're partly African. I'm not even sure. And then sometimes you sound like you're English. So it's pretty crazy, but I can tell that you're definitely in love with your food and the way you cook it and stuff. Guaranteed. I left you a few messages, by the way, as well, just to show you that I will support and I'm not going to say something and don't actually do it. I really do believe if you say you're going to do something, just do it. Don't pretend. I don't like faking anything. Absolutely not. If I don't like your content, I won't show up. If you don't like mine, don't show up. And just keep it moving. There's too many people on YouTube, too many channels doing their own thing. So who doesn't love some good old food? No, it's not just the food, Auntie. She's actually a happy cook. She's purely African. Okay, all right. She's a very happy cook. Like she's been there and she's dancing, and 1 minute she'll be singing, and she just says these lovely things that just make you say, all right, it's fun being here when you're cooking. A lot of people just cook and yeah, I'm adding the spices here, and then this is what we do. We stir it a little here, then we put it on the stove, and then we just wait for it, And this is what it looks like, guys. We're finished. This is what it looks like. She doesn't do it like that. She does it differently. Thank you so much for stopping by. No, I actually enjoyed the content. Who doesn't love food? Come on. We all love food. But the thing is, when you make it fun, you make people want to stay. That's what's cool about it. Absolutely. Food makes me happy. Food makes everybody happy. Like right now, my boy Winston is doing his thing, guys. You see? I don't even want to show it on here. He's cooking up his food as well, and he's going in. Right? It just so happens that his live and his premiere and my live happened at the same time, but I still support from another device, right? Just to show you how much I respect the guy and how much I respect his content. And if you guys haven't been over there, please check out Winstone Chronicles because he cooks up all types of stuff. Nikki, how you doing? Nikki Avilia. Hopefully I said that right. Nikki, let me get you a jacket so you can join the rest of the team. Welcome in, Nikki. There's a lot of people going live right now. I guess this time could be very conflicting. I just saw like 5 people go live in the last 10 minutes. Oh, thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it, Shana Z. I really do. It's great work. And the videos are clean and crisp too. So that's also another bonus. Feel free that anytime you feel like you want to express your channel and come up here, the link is always there. You don't have to do it today if you don't feel like it. And I don't want to pressure anybody. Also, if you decide to come up, you don't need to show your face. You can just show a picture and go in private mode. What did you say his channel's name again? It's Winstone Chronicles. So WIN. I wish I can, I can type it in the chat. I'll type it in the chat. Hold on. Let me go back to my device. And I'll type it in for you so you guys can join because we support each other. And this is how we do what we do. So Winstone Chronicles. So I think you should be able to see it there. Oh, Nikki, thank you very much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That goes a long way to supporting the channel or my son. I appreciate that. So there's the link, or not the link, but that's the person's name. Winstone Chronicles, if you guys already checked. I've joined his channel. He's a buzz and some delicious food. Absolutely. He's a gem, and he's a very fun loving guy. You know, these are the kind of people I like to meet. I like to interact with people that just know how to have fun. They don't take too much things personal. They just enjoy the moment, and they just love life. Annaboo, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes, see it in the chat. Okay, good. So you guys do see it. I wonder if I can type in @win if it'll drop the link. Oops, sorry. Who did I just delete? I accidentally deleted somebody, guys. Sorry about that. Annaboo, was that you? I actually deleted somebody's message. That was sorry, guys. The phone was shaking. I feel so bad now. I've never done that before, but I've seen people do it already. I'm already joined to his channel. Yes. Yes, I see it in the chat. Guys, I might have accidentally deleted somebody. I apologize. Somebody's comment. That's not what I meant to do. Please don't take it personal. That was my bad, by far. Happy Hartley. Oh, I already linked. Okay, good. Sorry, guys. Whoever's comment I deleted, my bad. It's the fat fingers. See, look, 2 more people just went live again. And look what this guy's cooking right now, guy. Look at the size of this pot. Look at the size of that pot. Doesn't even play around. He doesn't do anything normal. Now he's dancing. Watch. Annaboo, I saw you over there. I saw you checking out Winstone, so you don't know what I'm talking about already. Yeah, the fat thumbs did it. I feel so bad. I've never done that. I've been on a lot of people's lives, and I see them do that by accident. So now I feel guilty because I'm part of that team. But like I said, guys, this morning I got up and I said to myself, boy, this YouTube thing is really brutal. It's really brutal. And there's so much competition out here. It can be very tasking and daunting at the same time, because no matter what you put out there, you're wondering why your numbers aren't moving. No matter what you do out there, when you come out here to do your lives, people aren't showing up. And then you go home and you say to yourself, boy, what am I doing wrong? You're actually not doing anything wrong. You just have to keep pushing until the algorithm figures out who you are. Just stay consistent with it. Novelty Queens, welcome in as well. Let me get you back in the building. There's so much things that, turn you off and make you not want to do YouTube anymore. But I remember when I first started and I was trying to get monetized, it was not easy. You have good energy, just do, and the right people will come. Absolutely. And that's great advice. Let me pin that, Nikki, because we like positive stuff. We like a lot of positive comments. We like positive vibes. We like positive people. And Nikki, you're pinned. So you guys can always check out Nikki Avelia anytime you want. I don't know what that's showing. Look at you using those big words. So true. We love your content. My content is pretty basic, but at least it's about me. It's about me, and people, that's what you get is what you get. You'll get a little bit of humor. You'll get a little bit of knowledge, at least my knowledge anyway. And sometimes you get a little bit of laughter, right? I don't hit you with the sadness yet. I don't want to hit you with the sadness yet, but let's keep pushing, man. Every time you hear a beep, guys, I don't know if you can hear from your end that so many people are going live. Absolutely. And sometimes people leave, then another time they come back, and it's going to happen. We have no control over that, Camzy. I try not to ever think about what people are doing anymore. It's just sometimes you got to focus on yourself. Reds, I lost 100 watch hours yesterday, and I went from 10 to 1.5 from the win episode. Why is that? Were you running it? Were you running another live? Were you running something else while you're watching? Are you sure you lost the 100 hours, or when you're checking your YouTube analytics, are you checking it by the days, months, or by the year? That's crazy. You can't lose 100 hours if you never even got 100 hours. Didn't you say you got like 4 hours or 10 hours out of it? So we need to figure out what's going on there. When you go to your analytics, make sure you're checking by year. I wonder if I can use another phone to show you. Let me see if this other phone started. Well, I can't because this one doesn't have a channel. These are all Ninja accounts. Otherwise, I'd be able to show you. Because I used to do the same thing. I used to think I was losing hours. And then somebody told me when you're checking your watch hours, Don't go by the day or the week or by the month. Go by the year for the total numbers. I don't know if anybody on the help might know about it as well. No sadness here, nephew. No, I don't like to deal with sadness. Shayna Z. I had 1040. Now I have 940. Wow. That's by the year? That is really strange. I meant overall. Okay. I would explain it later. Interesting. Hey, Novelty Hartley. How are you guys doing? Says Cam Z. That's not cool. Why would that happen? We could partly be at fault for that too. You know that, right? Because if we're all running your show back to back to back, but the thing is, I clear my browser every time I watch your stuff. So if I have one of your playlists running, as soon as the playlist is done and I see red, 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 I don't play it again right away. What I do is I clear the browser, erase everything, and then start it again where you're back to all your videos are not showing red anymore. So I'm wondering if that might have anything to do with it, that people are helping you, trying to help you, but instead they're hindering you and not playing one video at a time and actually commenting. I wonder. Something I might have to reach out to Goga and see, because I'm curious about that too. You shouldn't be losing hours. You're fighting so hard to get them, and that's disturbing. How about you, Auntie? Because I watch a lot of your stuff too, and I keep it running. Hopefully, you don't see a negative. I also do the same for Mashiano. I got different devices that are running you guys, running your playlist. And that's what people were doing for me as well. They're running my playlist the same way, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Benita, how you doing? Don't matter what, everyone has some unique content to offer. Yes, it all depends on what you're looking for. None of us are susceptible to any kind of, channel. You can watch whatever the heck you want to watch and enjoy it same way. I'm getting so jealous. I'm looking at the food and I'm hungry. You see the food? Mama Lynn sampling. Mama Lynn sampling. Taste buds tingling. You haven't seen any negative. So we wonder, what are you doing differently, Novelty? Wondering what's going on there. I wonder if it's just a glitch and it just shows up. Did you notice this only once, or have you looked at this multiple times? When you get a chance, you can respond. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Really? How about your lobster? Why don't you do your lobster fingers here? Don't you dare screenshot that, okay? Don't you dare use it as a short. I'm not going to do it again because I know that just went through your head. I dare you to do it again. She's thinking, nope, it's not going to happen. You're not going to have me doing the lobster fingers, the lobster fingers on a short. It's not happening. And Cam Z, you know that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get me to do it again. Auntie, she's not going to get it done, okay? That was a nice attempt, but it was a feeble attempt. It was a feeble attempt to try to get me to do that. But guys, listen, like I said, the link is there. Feel free to come up if you like to discuss your channel, see what's up. And, we'll take a clip of it later and we'll put it up as a short, or as a, what do you call it? As a highlight, change up the name a bit and give it a little bit of life. Sorry. I've been up since 3:00 this morning, so I guess it's catching. No lobster fingers here. No, you missed it. All right. Actually, you can always go back and copy it, can't you? Damn it. You wouldn't dare. And now after my live yesterday, I went to my studios and saw it. So the watch hours don't really update right away. So something's not right there, because sometimes it takes 3 to 5 days before they even show properly. I used to check when I was trying to get monetized, I used to check it every single day and nothing. And then a couple days later, I'll see a few more hours. But then I found out it's literally 5 days before it updates from the last time you did something. And so I don't know if you should take it that seriously, but check back in a few days and see what happens. 1967 Ford, big up yourself, welcome in. Let me get you back in the building, guys. I'm just going to leave the jackets on. I got no time for jackets on, jackets off, like we're in a club or something. Just keep them on, at least for the people that I know and I see them all the time that come in. I'm cool with it. Consider buying me a beer option. I'm very thirsty. Thanks, Nightbot. I appreciate that. And I am actually very thirsty. Let me grab a drink. One of my son's waters because he doesn't like to drink. He doesn't like to drink anything like pop and stuff like that. He mostly drinks water, which is kind of strange for a kid. But that's a good sign. It's a good sign. I'd rather him drink the water anyway. What are you saying about keep our clothes on? Okay, I get it. Yeah. Way to keep your clothes on so you don't get cold anymore. When I'm finished cooking, I'm gonna put you on my iPad and send you the screenshot so you know what I'm saying. Okay, Novelty, no worries. I'm curious to know what that is too. I do remember seeing hours drop when I was trying to get my watch hours, and I couldn't explain it. And I think I don't know what had happened, but I couldn't explain it. But I did see numbers drop. But ever since I went to my yearly one, I've never seen it. I only seen it kept growing. But I'm curious to see what you're showing me. I'm really curious now. I wonder what it is, because maybe there's something that we're doing wrong, and hopefully it's not us doing something wrong trying to help you and it's actually hindering your channel. I really hope not. But I've done nothing different than what we've done for other people when we're helping them get their watch hours. So it's really strange. You're not watching your own stuff from your own devices, are you? Because sometimes that'll make it work backwards as well. Like say you got two other devices and you're using those other two devices to watch your content. Have you ever done that? Okay, that's a good thing. Because it's the same IP address, right? YouTube has a way of detecting that, and they'll take those hours back. So make sure you guys, when you're playing your videos, make sure you're not watching them on a device that's in the house. Doesn't matter if it's your husband's, your wife, your kids. It's all under the same IP, and YouTube will take those hours back when they get a chance. As soon as they recognize what's happening, they'll say snatch, and they'll just take it all back. They'll take everything back. So I'm definitely curious, and I think we got to talk to Goga on that one as to why you would lose hours, especially that many. You understand? Especially that many hours. It's really strange. Really strange. And it makes me really wonder right now. Hold on, let me just grab a drink right here. And yes, it's water, guys. It's water, Auntie. Yes, you got to be careful when you're using your own devices. It happened to me when I was searching for watch hours as well. Yes, it can happen. Yes, it's water. Water. I used to have 6, 7 devices running all the time, all night, 24 hours, just running. I'm not sure if it actually helped my watch hours or if it didn't, but I know I had a lot of other people that were helping me out as well. And this is why I choose to do the same and help other people out. It's not a big deal for me, like it wasn't a big deal for them. And we helped each other to get where we needed to be. So I have no complaints about that at all, guys. I will always continue to help each other or help people because people have helped me and they still are helping me. So, sorry, I'm just trying to find out what's going on here. Just sending my text. But I'm definitely curious as to why you would be losing that many hours. It's a lot of hours. 1,000 hours is not easy to come by, much less 3,000. Or 100 hours, sorry. Okay, my bad. Yeah, don't worry, Novelty. This is part of the game, right? I got you, I got Mosh, I got Auntie. Who else do I have going up? Now, I'm going to add Dean White to the list because he needs his hours as well. I got 5 or 6 devices here. Just let them all run. And just let them all run through the night. But the thing is, you can't mute them either, because if you mute them, then it won't count as watch hours. You have to leave them playing somehow. So you leave it really, really low so you can barely hear it, so that it's actually playing and it's not falling asleep. You know, some of these devices go into sleep mode. You have to play it. Or if you have a bunch of headphones, plug the headphones in all the devices and then leave them playing so it's not disturbing anybody. You understand? So like how I got this one here running, you can't hear it. But if I put it close enough to the mic, you might be able to hear it. Right? Yeah. So you have to keep at least some kind of sound. You can't mute it. If you mute it, it would be like you're just running a fake stream. Every single device I have when I run you guys, so I can hear Novelty in my dreams. I can hear Mashiano in my dreams. I can hear who else? Auntie in my dreams. So when I wake up, I'm screaming. I'm like, what the heck? So don't be telling no horror stories when you guys are on here because it'll probably scare the hell out of me. You understand? So a big device like this is my wife's one. Big one like this. If you run too much, let me see something. Dismiss. Let's see something here. So when I go here, let me see who's on here right now. See, I got ads on this one because you guys say you don't get ads when you're on vertical, but look, this is an ad. This is an ad, and I'm on vertical, right? So right now I'm running this from another device onto my stream. This could be negative. Like if YouTube really wanted to check it out, they'll say that you're harvesting hours. But I see all you guys here now. Click it, Reds. What am I? Oh, looks like we got some people in here. Reds, you miss out plenty, bro. No, I'm watching. I was watching. Jimmy, see that? I was watching from another device. I didn't miss anything, bro. I just didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to tell him that I have a live and pull people out of his live because that's what we do, or his premiere. We don't get rude like that. Somebody's running his premiere, you let that premiere run. If your live's got to run, just say I'll be back, or dip out and tell me to watch from another device. That way, you still keep his crowd there. You don't want to try to pull somebody's crowd away when they're in their premiere or when they're in their live. This thing is too big for all of us. We can all eat off it. You understand? There's no party in the afternoon season. This is just a chat. And if you want to come up and you express your channel, that's what it's there for. The link is in the bio, or not the bio, in my post. So if anybody feels like they had the strength to come up or want to talk, it's all good. If not, it's all good. We'll just run the live as it is. But it isn't an option, and it's going to be there for every Monday. So that when people do have the opportunity to come up and they feel like they want to come up, it's going to be there. Yeah, Trini, this is my new time. Remember I told you every Monday at 4 o'clock? So I had to switch it up because I couldn't do the 3:30 anymore, or the 2:30 anymore. It was too crucial. So Mondays and Fridays, 4 o'clock. In the morning, Mondays and Fridays, 4:30 a.m. Yeah. So that's how I got to run it. Jibba Bros TV, big up yourself. Welcome in as well. Trini living in Finland, welcome in as well. Season, you don't know, big up yourself. LC Knight still in the building, supporting from the beginning. My auntie, Happy Hartley, big up yourself as well. You don't know, Novelty Queens is in the building as well. Yeah, we're just talking about some stuff. How does someone lose watch hours? I'm not even sure how to answer that. Lord, it's after midnight for me. That's crazy, Trini. You got to go to your bed, bro. If it's after midnight for you, it's only 5 p.m. here, 5:10 p.m. That's kind of crazy. That the time difference is so much. That's absolutely crazy that the time difference is so much. But I thought you guys said when I was on a live on a vertical stream that I don't get commercials. But when I try to watch from these other devices that are not part of my YouTube, the YouTube Prime, I will leave it running on my device while I sleep. I appreciate it, Trini. See, this guy's eating in front of us. Like, this guy's an animal. Look at him. Damn you, Winstone. Damn you. So I know what he's talking about. Savage. He's just a savage. Castan TV, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me just put you back at the top here. Hold on, I just seen somebody want to come up. One second, Bruce. Let me see you. Novelty, you good? Hold on, I think we got Juba coming up. Juba, wagwan.
Go on, yeah, go on with.
Just there, Bridget. There. Just trying to figure out these YouTube streets and stuff like that. You know the hustle go already, man. See,
Okay, that's right, you know.
see yourself. You know, see yourself, Juba. Watch out, Juba. You see yourself
Yeah, well, let's see, well,
on a big screen. Hold on, pause this before I get myself in trouble. Can't be streaming on our own streams. Yeah, I thought that. Elsie Knight saying, "Big up, Juba. Feel free to Canadian. Can you please give Red's Room a like? Thanks, Brent. Yeah, guys, just hit the button. It's all good. That part doesn't really bug me. Juba, where you at, you? Your sound is gone. No sound. Juba, no sound. Can somebody type it in there? No sound, Juba. Can't hear your mic. Hello?
just give me a moment, I'm soon talk to you.
Okay. I thought the mic was muted, guys. Sorry about that. Happy Heartly. Auntie. Elsie Knight, hello, says Castan TV. Big up yourself as well. Feel free, guys. You know what it is. The channel is there. Juba found his way. You can find your ways too. Juba, we cannot hear you. No, he's on the phone. He's on the phone. He's doing something else. He just paused the mic. So he'll be back up. He's talking to somebody separately. Yeah, I know, right? I was losing my mind. I said, what did I do wrong now? The stream started off so rough, and now I feel like I was losing contact again. Son, you almost finished? Yo.
Yeah, I finished almost.
Yeah, I'm back now, I'm back.
Okay. We thought the internet crapped out on us, man.
No, man, that's one little youth coming to the shop a while ago.
Okay.
So much nice, you know, so eventually mute.
Castan TV, are you asking what's my name? Did I not say it right? Castan TV? I'm known for not saying people's names right, so please let me know if I said it wrong. Juba, I'm always getting clobbered by people for not pronouncing their names properly.
Why I say gonna sometimes in the pronunciation have a lot of issue more while, you know.
Oh, trust me, man.
Yeah.
They come after me every time I mess up their names. But you know what? It's expected. So how you doing, man? How was Jamaica? How's everything going on down there?
Well, I'm good so far, you know. I'm just here, you know, giving God thanks, you know.
Yeah, man.
Look cloudy. That earlier part the sun was hot, but it's kind of cool now.
Looks like it's nice.
Get some rain.
It looks like it's nice and bright where you are, man.
Yeah, man. It's very bright, you know.
Yeah.
But in the evening, you know.
When I was on vacation, it didn't even rain at all. I think I got maybe 10 minutes, and that was it. So I got lucky. But I know as soon as I got home, I heard there was all types of rainstorms happening down there.
Okay. Maybe a couple of the time was right, you know.
Maybe I just got lucky, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? I wouldn't mind the rain anyway, honestly, because it's the atmosphere, the air, what it does to the air, and it's breathable. I have no problem walking outside in the rain on a hot day in Jamaica. Trust me, it's better than walking out in the rain up here, where you can catch an addiction.
Yeah, man.
So how you doing, man?
I'm good so far, you know. I'm good so far, you know. I'm just there, go and relax. Scroll through White Street, see what I want, you know.
Well, let us know about your channel, Bruce. Well, I mean, Juba Bruce, while you're here. Yeah, please. Let us know about your channel. Talk to the people here. What is your channel about? You know, who's Juba Bruce? What's your goals? What do you plan on doing with your channel? I know it's a lot of questions to ask at once, but you know, I always have to come with it, right?
Well, my channel is all about love, you know. I love to talk about love, yes, you know, and a part of love is the gift that God gives to you, you know, and honoring the day and know that you wake up and you is alive, you know, and sometimes you not know what really are going in someone's life, and maybe you can come through and talk about, the blessing of God, because every day when you wake up and you see a new day, it's a blessing.
Yeah,
So
we were
that is
just
one of the reasons why, I give my channel that name. Juba Bruce Love TV, and I also do other content on it still. And you can look at my about section, you will know what it's all about.
all right.
And
Absolutely.
I do cooking also too. So you have to give it a little variety. Do it.
You say you gotta twist it up a bit.
Yeah. So now and again I post a little cooking video, and I come live when I have the chance, and just talk about the goodness of God and encourage each other to live in love. You understand?
Absolutely.
Love is the best thing. You understand?
Absolutely.
Once we have love, we have everything. You understand? Because
Absolutely.
if you not have God, you not have nothing. You understand?
Yes, man. Life in the Dean, big up yourself. We're just talking to Juba Bruce, tea time woman. Don't think you're gonna get me to say your name, tea time lady. You're a tea time woman. Okay, welcome in. Juba Bruce is in the building. Juba Bruce, tea time is just hailing you up as well as Nadine and hail up the chat.
Blessing to everyone in the chat.
But tell me, you come across some really good people on here, lie?
Yeah,
Tell the
man.
truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah, man. I have some nice people on my chat, man. Some loving people. Whatever time I do in my life, them support me and always there.
Yeah.
I pray God bless every one of them, man, and keep them safe.
Special K, big up yourself. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, there's a lot of really good people on here. I think I've only had issues with 2 people since I've been on here, and I got to find a way to get around that somehow because I don't really want to deal with the confrontation, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with the arms host thing either. You understand? I just want to be able to come on here and enjoy it.
Yeah. But I always said, you see, when you see the negativity, no
Yeah,
matter pay it no mind, because the end of the day, if you pay it any mind, it's going to distract you from achieve your goal. You understand? So
straight,
sometimes you have to just turn it around in a positive way. You see, negativity motivate you sometimes.
straight. Yeah, man.
You don't know life have a whole heap of ups and downs. So if you don't have haters, you're not going to have nothing. You understand? So the haters help you to grow.
Yeah,
You see? So when you see
yeah.
them, you pay them no mind.
That's the best thing. Or just remain quiet and stay out of their way and just do your own thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, wasting all that energy on something that doesn't seem to give a crap about you. So you might as well stay focused.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you see the same amount of energy where a person has to waste to tear you down for your achievement. Them could have used that same amount of time and try to motivate themselves and just to become just like you. You understand? Because each one.
Yeah, man, true.
You see.
Still here, nephew, just moving around. Don't worry, heartily happy. Thank you for staying by. Vanita, this is Juba Bruce TV in the background here. We're just talking a little bit about his channel. It's all about love, unity, and just guidance. And he's just letting us know a little bit more about it as we go. Blue really looks good on you. Who said that? Blue really looks tea time. Mind yourself. Juba, you see what she had to do with? Well, Blue looks good on her. Might I take it away? Juba, should I time her out? She can get unruly sometimes. The blind visionary, what's going on? Welcome in. Special K, true words, Jobs. Trini, I thought you were supposed to be sleeping. You said you were going to bed. Big up, guys. Juba Bruce, feel no ways. These people are they're in their zone right now. I think they found somebody to trouble now. Winston's premiere is over. Now they're coming for me. Look at this. Well, Juba, you were over there, so you know what Winston was dealing with already,
Yeah, man. Me there over there did a taking him, man. I'm going to be a bag of things.
But the man I deal. Look what the man I deal with to her. a mini. That's what the man call a mini sample plate. So listen, what we're saying, Juba, is earlier before you guys came on, we're talking about supporting people the best you can, but at the same time, keeping an eye on your channel as well, because we can't be at 10 channels at once. And at the same time, we can't be at one channel for the whole day and don't even take an hour for our own channel. right? So how do you feel about that?
Well, everybody have to just have a understanding, and know that say why we as a content creator we cannot get back to everybody at the same time.
Yeah,
And we have to just take this thing a one day at a time. You understand?
yeah,
Just
man.
try to be there for each other when we have the time, because you know some of us are working people and we have good job and we have the kids them to take care of same way. You
Straight,
understand?
straight.
We have to just try to be real to the thing and just try to keep it positive until your turn come. You understand? Because everything will happen overnight. You
Yes.
understand? So you have to just do it one day at a time. But if I come to your house today, or if you come to my house today and you don't see me maybe for a week, you're not supposed to feel no way, because sometimes the internet cannot give problem. Sometimes
Yeah.
you can have no data. You understand?
Or
That
sometimes you just don't have the time.
you understand? And
Yeah.
sometimes some of us don't have the time.
Yeah.
So we have to just take it one day at a time and just be real and loving to each other.
Time management is going to be needed. There's so many things to do in one day set season, and you're right, Juba. There's no way you can be at everybody's live or everybody's show all the time. Rosalie James, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Juba, let me just give her a jacket while she's here because we don't like people being cold. I know you're in Jamaica and you don't have to worry about them thing there, but some of us have to worry about them thing there.
It is really wild.
But most of you guys have to worry about it get too hot. But you can always peel off a layer. We can't peel off a layer up here. We got to add layers. I appreciate all you guys for coming in as well. Ad playing. So ads are playing. Okay, that's good. Tea time. How do you feel about that, Juba? Juba's just saying that, as much as he would like to support as many people as he can, but at the same time, if he doesn't focus on his channel, he'll get nothing done, right? Yes, you're supporting somebody, you're making them happy, but you're also taking a hit on your own channel.
I won the tournament.
Nice.
I won the practice tournament.
Nice. Excellent, bro. Yeah, go ahead, Juba.
Yeah, and I just that's the way how I see it. We have to just take it one day at a time. Understand?
But nobody should take it personal. That's where I'm really hitting it.
No, it shouldn't be so personal. You understand? 'Cause everybody know life is great and life come with challenge and it come with ups and downs. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
And sometimes the type of work where you do, sometimes and not every time, you go have the strength or the energy if you can able to support someone. You understand? So we're
Yes,
not
man.
supposed to take that personal.
You
You
shouldn't take it
understand?
personal. Should.
Just wait until you show up. You know? That's
Yeah.
how it goes. Even sometimes you can even feel sick and you don't have the energy to even go on the media. Sometimes you have to take a time out from the media, same way, and try to just, you know?
Juba, some people can't do that, guy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some people are addicted to the screen. Some people, even on their sickest day, they're reaching for the phone because this thing is such an addiction. This social media thing is such an addiction. Tropical Nomad, big up yourself driving. I see you, but listening, going to a video shoot. All right, brother, we're here. You don't know what it is. Some people are addicted to the screen, Juba. You've never found yourself lying in bed knowing that you're tired, knowing that you're dead tired, and you still have the phone like this right in front of your face, and you're
Many
still watching it.
a
Don't
time,
lie. Don't lie on this channel, okay?
hey, many a time I just sleep with my phone in my hand, man. The last time I just sleep with my phone in my hand. And just to jump up on the bed.
Yes.
Not to move me down to the bed. Yeah, right, then I go on.
And then you wake up all of a sudden, it's like, I didn't drop the phone. You pick it up quick and make sure nobody's watching.
Sometimes I put to myself, yeah, what the screen not broken.
Oh my God.
That problem that.
Yeah, I know. Tea time lady, or tea time woman, you got me there. The sun turned me black overnight. Trust me, but I loved it. I love the tan that I got down there. I appreciate Jamaica. Jamaica's awesome. Guys, talk the truth. Okay. Put one in the chat if you ever fell asleep with your phone in your hand and it drop out your hand.
No, put 2 in the chat.
Okay, my son says put 2 in the chat if you ever fell asleep and the phone fall out your hand, because I'm guilty. And Juba just admitted it live on the channel, saying, yeah, he fell asleep and it dropped out and he picked it up quick before anybody realizing, hoping that the screen didn't break. Benita says, thanks, bro. Have a great night. Blessings. Thank you very much. Tea time woman. Are you talking about Nadine Juba? Why? What did Nadine do? Talk to me. Talk to me. Listen, come close. Talk to me. What did Nadine do?
Yeah.
we want to hear the mix up. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah, man, many a time man, just asleep with it. And sometimes all at the time they are so sit down, man, and we all watch all one thing. I find myself a doze.
Easy. 1-2. 1-2. So look at that. Tea time woman, Rosalie, Hartley, all of them say it. As a classic hairstyle, as you come in, hold on, let me get your jacket. Oh, you already got a jacket. Classic hairstyle as she comes in. Everybody's saying 2, 2, 2. So everybody here is guilty of it, Jibba. So don't feel no ways. Happy Hartley did all 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So she's dropped it many times. My wife sometimes catches me. I'm like this. I'm like fully awake, or at least I think I'm awake. And I think I'm watching the show, but my eyes are closed. And all of a sudden, boop, the phone just dropped to the ground. And she goes, I told you, go to your bed.
Actually, that was me. Oh, sorry.
So at least I know it's not just me. All right. So tell me what else happens. Tell me what is the worst time you caught yourself using the phone knowing that you were dead tired? We know it's not driving, so let's stay away from that one. Maybe you're in a park or in a beach somewhere, just relaxing somewhere else, guys. Somewhere different. Were you at a friend's house or because this thing is really addicting, guys. I don't know. It's not, even if it's not just the phone itself, YouTube is very addictive. That's why I gave up TikTok, because TikTok, you're like this every 2 seconds, flipping through TikTok. And to the point that 2 hours pass and you didn't even realize that time has gone by you. But I know YouTube is like that for us now. And they got to be careful. Sometimes I really got to say, okay, you know what? I got to put this phone down. T-Woman, last night I'm trying to watch her. I came on there for like 10 minutes. I go, yo, I got to go to bed. She's like, you just come and you leave already? I'm like, T, if you only knew how tired I was. But the thing is, you're trying to support people. You're trying to go to their channels. They're looking for watch hours. That they're trying to get to their destination. So sometimes when they pop up, you can't help yourself but to go there because that's the person you are. And then you get caught up, right? But it's tough sometimes, guys. It really is.
Yeah, man, it's really a tough job, but you don't know. You have to just go and do what you have to do and just go and use it as a backup plan some of the time. You understand? Don't joke about it, man.
Well, look what Blind Visionary said. He goes, imagine falling asleep and the phone fall and bust your lip. That one you don't want to tell anybody, okay? Dean, that one, even though you're a bad man, keep that one to yourself. You don't want to tell that one. You don't want to expose that one. Because how is it falling on your lip? What are you doing? Are you looking at the phone like this while you're in bed? You fall asleep? That's the only possible way you can bust your lip, guy. Go ahead, Juba. This is funny.
Yeah, man, sometimes you can lie down flat on your back, and you want to check out and give back at least. And go on. Right? Goes off and just slip out of your hand.
Yo, I'm not gonna tell anybody that one. They're just gonna have to wonder why. They're just gonna have to wonder why my lip is bust, guy. I'll just say my wife punched me in my lip because I stole a piece of chicken or something. But you're not gonna hear no phone bust my lip. I'm gonna have an excuse for it. Season says she's guilty of it. Happy Monday Classic says Rosalie James. Tea Time Woman says Nadine sleep the sleeper. Whatever that means. Nadine's laughing. Oh, so is that what happened to Nadine, Juba?
Why? We don't do it,
Taught the things them, man. Taught the things them.
Maybe she have to tell me why I go on.
Juba, taught the things them. You're live on the Mix Up Radio. No pressure. Oh my God. Nadine, true? Type it in the chat if it's true. Heads on back says Special K. All right, big up Special K. Big up yourself. Hey, Special, we want to know if Nadine bust her lip because she was watching her, supporting people and she fell asleep and the phone fall down and bust her lip. We want to get that information out there. Juba doesn't want to say anything because he's just keeping in the shadows. But if you come on here, you got to get a little bit of mix up, right? Sometimes shows are running late for us in the UK, so sometimes we get tired. Season. It happens to all of us. At least we can all admit it, right? At least we can all admit that we fell asleep trying to watch somebody, trying to support somebody, phone drop out our hands and we catch ourselves. It just means that we're overworking ourselves, guys. We're going too far, right? We're letting YouTube control our sleeping patterns, right? At some point, you got to know, it's okay, I got to put this phone down. I don't care who's coming live next. I got to call it a day. And if you let it consume you, it can actually ruin you. Because remember, when we were first struggling for watch hours, we used to go like 13 hours all the way till 4:30 in the morning trying to run lives and trying to do whatever. And at the end of the day, when we got monetized, it only got harder.
It's so true, man, you know?
Yep. So people, don't think because you're going to get monetized it's going to get any easier. It doesn't. The only difference is that you can get some monetary gain from it through people that support you, but the work still has to be put in. Those watch hours still have to be maintained. And now that you're monetized, when people come over there, they expect to see something that will keep them there. Otherwise, you lose them, and then you get lazy after being monetized, and then you don't get the watch hours you want, and you end up, being turned off from your own channel because you're not getting the numbers you want. And you go right back to doing what you started. So, I don't know. You guys can all put it out there and figure it out.
Very real, man.
Juba, say what you want to say, bro. That's why it's open. It's an open panel.
Okay. When I was just coming in, someone was asking about the hours, why losing their hours. Just see sometime when you live, go live in our next one. You know, if you go in our next one live with your main channel when you're live, you will lose that hours.
Yeah, that's one way to lose hours, but she knows that already. Novelty knows that already. You can never go into another live while you're running your live because everything that you're watching there is being subtracted from yours, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna text me later, or email me later, and we'll figure out what that is. But I've never seen somebody lose 100 watch hours. Maybe there's somebody in the chat that can possibly help or throw something out there that might be the possibility. While somebody would lose 100 watch hours in just a few days, I'm not sure, and I don't want to speculate unless I know a little bit more about it. But if anybody has any ideas out there that why it could possibly happen, feel free to talk in the chat. Season says, I'm not that addicted. Too many children. Pick up yourself, Season. You don't know what it is. Tea Time Woman, I understand. Classic says, yeah. So let me just catch up to the chat, Juba. Life Nandine says, you started, lady. Vinita says, I know that feeling, Season. And so on, Rosalie, and what is healing out. She's still in the chat, by the way. Novelty's still in the chat. Listen, him wife talking about there. What? Listen, him wife, him talking about there. Yes. Sometimes I do. She'll punch me in my lip if I get out of hand. And I'll accept it because the only time I get punched in the lip is if I do something that's wrong and I know it's right. Listen, guys, I'm only a human, okay? I'm a man, right? Men don't know anything, okay? So let's stick with that story. Women are always right, men are always wrong, and you'll never get in fights with your wife, okay? Just remember that one rule. The woman is always right, just like a customer. So don't fight the process, okay? Juba, talk the things then.
Very real, man. You have to just go and take your time and do what you have to do,
Yes,
And just
man.
look live. You see it. And be kind to your lady, same way. It's not the we get a lot of punch by your lip. And, and everyone of them can take the joke, And
No,
so
you can't. You
yeah, so
can't.
yeah, so real strong man out there when we hold and drape you up. You have to go up by me and say, "Yes, please don't lick me as well. Don't lick me as well."
Yeah, but no violence over here. We don't condone no violence against women.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
yeah,
It's my mother raised me. My mother praised me, so I praise women. I will never ever. Uh,
yeah.
it's funny that you mentioned that. Have you ever been in a situation where you might be around another friend or a cohort or whatever, and the way they talk to their woman is very aggressive, or sometimes they might even get physical, and you feel weird because you don't feel like you can intervene and you don't want to come between things. And apparently, this is something that they do on a regular. They get violent with each other. Have you guys ever been in an awkward situation like that?
Several of time, man.
Talk the
Several of
things
time.
then. Talk the things then. Let's hear this.
Several of time, man. When we even say to the person, say, "Boy, you're not your behave, so." You see it? Yeah, man. Several of time, man. And I believe women should have get the most love and the most respect. Not because, all of us have our own misunderstanding. You understand? So, say
Yeah.
for instance, then like say you would have someone, then you have that person, you have the lover, you him have a relationship. You understand? I believe that other man enough to take abuse of the situation.
Yes, absolutely.
You understand? If you find out that it's not gonna work, you better if you move on and she move on. You
We
understand
wish
what I'm
we
saying?
wish it was we wish it was that easy. Not when you have a house tied to her, car tied to her, and kids tied to her. There's no just walking away. There's no walking away. But there is walking away. I'm not even gonna lie to you because if I was able to do it, you can do it as well. Okay. I was able to walk away from everything more than once, multiple times. I can't remember how much times I buy things and I left them all behind because I didn't want to deprive my kids. Even though me and the woman don't get along anymore, I didn't want to deprive their kids. I'm a man. I'll survive. I can go find a 1 bedroom or live off bread and rice and water if I have to for a few months until I find myself. But they won't suffer. They won't suffer under my watch. You understand? Because my mom always told me, make sure you take care of your youth. Them. I don't care if you have nothing to eat. If you have $5, you get them the $5 and go find the next two, right? Because you can do it, but don't make them have to suffer for your iniquities. Sorry, son.
But
Yeah,
Uh, Tea time lady says, "What about going to sleep on the live camera and all?" Okay, tea time. Listen to me now. One day when I was struggling for my watch hours, listen. I don't. Nobody's supposed to know about this, okay? But I'm just gonna say it on the radio. Take your notepads out, okay? I ran a live. And remember, we were talking about falling asleep or holding the phone in your hand? Why, I had the earpiece in like this. And at some point, I dozed off. And by the time I woke up in the morning, I'm getting all these alerts. People are telling me, yo, answer your phone. Yo, if you fall asleep and you're snoring down the place on the live. The man them said, hey, Goga got a hold of that information. Benny Blanco got information. And they ran back to the live just to hear me snoring. Like the mic was like right in my mouth. It was like right in my nose hole. Oh no, I don't. Oh no, I never even listened back to that live, but it's still up there. You guys have to just figure out what live it's on. That's all I'm going to tell you, right? So listen, we're only human. We're only human. That's because I was struggling for my WH, struggling to the point that my eyes were half closing, half awake, half closing, half awake, and then at some point it just catch me, boom. It catch me, boom, God, that I was dead asleep, and this thing was up my nose hole. You're supposed to mute the mic, right? No, I forgot to mute the mic, and all night, all year is the wallowing of a wildebeest. And listen, those guys caught it on camera. Yeah, they caught the receipts, and they've held it over my head ever since. But you know what? It's all fun and games to me because it is my fault. And the thing is, it just shows you that you're getting too tired, that your mind is not working properly, and you could have just stopped the live. You could have just said that's enough, but no, you're chasing these watch hours. YouTube is addictive, guys. Don't get it twisted, okay?
yeah, man. When it comes to hours, man, we do anything to get, keep up, sit down up whole time. Just try to reach that amount. And no matter how you want to sleep, you don't want to sleep.
You don't want to
And
walk away.
you just make up your mind and decide to, hey, me have to get,
And this is what you get. This is what you get.
Yeah,
Tea, tea time lady that says sleeping on the live. Someone type in the chat to wake you up, and that can't work. No, that sleeping on the live, that don't make no sense. They can chat all they want in the chat. You're not getting up. You have to get somebody to call you separately from a phone. Guys, let's admit it. Has anybody ever fell asleep on a live? Even though you didn't actually get caught on it, has anybody ever fell asleep on a live? Type one in the chat. Bruce Wayne, big up yourself. Thank you for coming in. DS family, blessings, hosting everyone in here. Season, Novelty, Rosalie, Tea Time. I'm just running down quick, Juba.
yeah, man, do your thing, man.
Bruce Wayne is in the building as always. Let me get Bruce Wayne back his jacket. What's up? DS needs a jacket too. Has anybody ever fell asleep on a live? Taught the things them, taught the truth. Put a one in the chat. You might not have gotten caught, but you fell asleep on a live. I know nobody wants to admit it because you know why? They're on the Mix Up Radio. They're on the Mix Up Radio, Bruce, and they know if they spit it out, it's gonna come out. Don't be afraid, people. It's all good. Classic car guy. Big up yourself. Okay, we're caught up to the chat, I think. Okay, so I've admitted it, guys. Jubba's admitted dropping the phone while he fall asleep. Nadine admitted dropping the phone and bust her lip. So tea time woman, talk the truth. You ever fall asleep with a phone in your hand? Especially how you're chasing watch hours right now. I've seen so many people fall asleep on a live and they're doing it on purpose. Yeah, some people I guess would do that. The other day I caught, who did I catch sleeping on a live? Listen, guys, I caught Shelly Innovative Hands, full sleeping, full sleep mode. I felt like just texting her and say, yo, you're sleeping on a live. But it come like she didn't care. Come like she didn't care. I guess maybe you're right. People are doing it. They're doing it for the hits, right? But it's all good. Shelly Innovative Hands is the top. So she's proper. Special case. I nearly fall asleep in the middle of a session, a live session. That's good, but special. You're up late too. You're up late a lot of times helping people out and watching them all hours of the day. So I can easily see you falling asleep as well. But just don't get caught on it, guys, because people like us are looking for that opportunity. Juba, don't fall asleep on screen, okay? Because anytime we catch you, that's going into a short. This will give you a heads up, right? The mix-up radio is always looking for them kind of thing there. So what's up?
We know them thing, them man.
That's how we move, bro. Right. I woke up for you, special K. But if you fall asleep, I think even if you're a member, you're not a member. If you fall asleep, because I've been hit with it already. If you guys fall asleep on a live and you do something that is not normal on a live, just be careful, okay? Because if I don't do it, somebody else is gonna find it and they're gonna post it, and they're always looking for something to slip up. So when you come on here, be on your best behavior, guys. You right, guys? Juba, it's always fun to have you up here, man. It's good to see you smiling. We love to see people smile over here. Now you know what. Now you know what I'm about. This is what I'm about, bro. No matter what.
You know who else are gonna make you happy.
It's not just word, actions too. Actions too, right?
Yeah,
Actions too. Me and Special were talking today, and she sent me a video of something that we saw. I won't mention too much of it, but somebody did a kind deed for somebody, and then that kind deed ended up turning and go against them, and things like that do happen in life. But we have to think to ourselves that more times when we do kind deeds, we don't expect anything back. We do it because we want to do it to help somebody out. We don't take ownership of it. Just walk away and say, yes, I did something nice for somebody today, and I hope they appreciate it. And in turn, this will come back to you tenfold when you're not expecting it. I'm going to tell you a story. One time I went to a coffee shop. My job was finished, so I'm going home. It's like 4 a.m, right? And I'm waiting there, standing in line, ready to get a tea and a donut or whatever the hell it was. And then this guy came running in right behind me, and I could see, because it's good to know your surroundings, right? So I'm looking around. I see that this guy's anxious. I see that seems like he's in a rush, And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I'm not in a rush. My day is done. I'm going to go home. And when you're going home, it's just cruising. So I said, yo, you all right, man? He goes, yeah, I just want a coffee and stuff. I just want to get in line. I said, hold on a second. So I let him go ahead of me. You know what the man did? He bought his coffee and he left. Right. And then I think at one point I must have told him what I wanted at the same time. And I said, I'm just going to get a tea and a thing, whatever. And I let him go ahead of me. He bought his stuff and he was out of here, and he just goes, thanks, man. Just a complete stranger. He said, thank you. I was in a rush because I got to go see my daughter in the hospital. So he jumped in and he left. And when I went there to the front of the line now to buy my food, the man paid for everything. He paid for the drink. He paid for the food. And I can't remember if I even told him what I wanted. Right. But one kind gesture that went so far, and you never see that one coming. So
true, man.
I hear you talk about this kind of stuff all the time, and I do promote that kind of stuff. If you can help somebody smile one day, just do it. I know you're not always going to get it back. You can open the door for somebody and they'll turn around, not say a word to you, and just keep walking. You have two choices. Either you cuss them or you just walk away and say sarcastically, you thank you, you're welcome.
Yeah, but let's try and find peace with yourself, man. You can't wait for no one to make you have peace with yourself. You understand? You is the one that to put in that joy where you can't able to have peace within yourself.
No, but what bothers me is why are you so grumpy? Like, who wakes up like that? Who wakes up so upset at the world that they don't even want to say hi to somebody? Like, I hate it. I can't stand it, man. If I ever get grumpy like that, guys, you know I'm an old foot already. See, you know I'm an old foot already. But I'm not gonna wake up grumpy like that. I'm not gonna wake up and don't say hi to nobody. I always try to say hi to people. At least get them a nice gesture, a nice smile, or whatever. Sometimes you wait for them to say hi first, and if they do say hi first, you engage, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Give me a second.
That you have to do, cause at the end of the day, if you say hi and them don't say back hi, that not supposed to mean nothing to you, left to for them opinion. You understand?
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true. It's true, but I don't like. I like people. I like people who just go on easy. I don't like miserable people. So if you stay miserable, don't come to my channel. Okay, no miserable people over here. Special, don't come around here if you're miserable. Okay, we don't like that. Nadine, stop bending up your face. Season says people are so kind when they're ready. When it happens to you, it's a great feeling. Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey, man.
Special case saying Reds, they didn't get any loving. It's possible, right? Some men are like that, right? They work too hard and they lose everything else. World of Ragu says, big up brothers and sisters. Hold on, Ragus. Let me get you in the building as well. Ragus, we're just talking a bunch of crap right now. We're just winging it as we go because sometimes that's the way it goes, right? Wait, Joe Barbuza, you said bird can't fly on one wing, so we we just go on easy and make it work.
Any day you see that the bird they will fly past that, the one thing you can't call it say roll over.
Because you won't be able to get off the ground. You'll just be turning in circles with the one wing, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The bird can't fly past one wing,
Yeah, absolutely. You talking about my crap? I didn't know I was that bad. Says World of Ragus. You'd never get to shoot them under their gun. Oh man, I'm telling you, Juba, it's always been a pleasure. Always a pleasure, bro. Thank you for coming up as well. It's been fun. And I'm glad to see you smiling, brother. I know life ain't always the greatest for everybody, but a smile goes a long way. And I appreciate you coming up here and, having some fun with us on the Mix Up radio station. But next time, bring some proper news for the people then. Okay? Don't come up here unless you have something for the radio.
Man.
So any kind of mix up you catch, just remember, I'm always listening, okay? And I got the eyes out. So feel free to stop by. Juba, I'm going to come check you out later anyway. I'm going to go watch a couple of your videos. I don't think I've been over to your channel too much. So I'm definitely going to show some love over there as well, okay? Guys, if you don't know Juba, please head up over to Juba's as well. Everybody should know him by now. He's always on other people's channels showing love as well. Let's go over there and check out and see if there's anything over there we can make him laugh or leave a comment on and see if Juba really know how to cook or he's just talking to things them. Go ahead, Juba.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, but when you're not coming on me, I know all out.
Tell the motorcycle man them for calm down, man.
Huh?
Tell the motorcycle man them for calm down, Bridget.
Well, I tell you that nothing of my brother.
Yeah, I know. You think you have enough there? Go to the Philippines, bro. The Philippines, every vehicle is a motorcycle.
Yeah,
even Dominican Republic, same thing. Pure motorcycle. You don't barely see any cars. It's crazy.
And them are running place now, man. Can't use them run all taxi. Bike taxi, you heard about that one there too.
You guys can keep that, okay? There's no way I'm going on anybody's bike back to go drive on a taxi, okay? If that's something you want to do, Juba, go right ahead. That's not happening with me, okay? Man, a ninja.
Yeah, where you want to reach quick, man, and you can't get no taxi, you just jump on a bike, man.
No, man, that's not happening, bro. Yo, what kind of thing this, Juba? What kind of thing this? No. Unless there's a female driving that bike, then I might be on the back seat. But there's no way. I'm not jump on no bike with no next man to drive and hug him up and all them kind of thing. That you guys hear the mix up on the radio already? Hold this one. Blind Visionary said, "Oh, Juba knows about Goga's banana." I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, Juba, can you take me on your wheelchair? Oh, Special, tone it down, okay? Tone it down, Special. What else you got? Juba, everybody's getting unruly now. Special saying Juba, Juba, Juba.
Blessing
You know-
every special care, but you're too far to make you up on the wheelchair and now. You're too far, you know?
You gotta end up in Jamaica first.
Yeah.
She says she just wants to know how strong it is.
I can see them cars with my lap, man.
Whoa. Whoa, people. Keep receipts on the sleepers, Reds. Okay, I will. I'll definitely keep. You guys, I admitted mine, okay? So I can live with it. I moved on, but don't let me catch you. Don't let me catch you falling asleep on a live or snoring like a wildebeest because it will be put on the radio station, guy. The mix-up thing is real. Juba, say what you got to say, brother, and we'll take care, man. You're awesome, man. You're an awesome fellow, man. Trust me. It's been great.
Yeah, man. I just think going on Reds car. The only thing we see now, I just love our unity. You see it, and that's what I think that. An idea, if God never loved us and want us to meet and live in love and unity, He wouldn't give mankind such a knowledge to create such a platform. You understand? And
Straight.
I always say God created the heaven and the earth, and He never run no wire fence. You understand? But yet we as human, we are run wire fence against one another.
And that will
And
never end. Yeah, man.
and not how we feel that right in our sight of God, but in our right in our sight of God. That's what we tell to ourselves.
Yes.
And that's where if we feel, see how so it go, we have a next guest coming. You know? But
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
only
coming.
thing I want my brother and my sister them to do is just put away the negativity and just live in a love and unity.
But
And
Juba, let me ask you a question. How do we get past that? How do we put away the negative energy that's being run around the place? It's been running around the place, so it's nothing new to us. This is something that's been happening for a long time. How do we get past that negative energy? What would you propose?
You have to look into yourself, you know, and look for the perspective of life, you know, and the living of life, you know, and know what is worth living. You understand? Because the end of the day, if you don't know what is worth living, it don't make sense. You
Well,
understand?
I'm not the
Every
one
day,
that's miserable. Okay, I'm not the one that's miserable. So I don't know what that next person's thinking, why they're behaving the way they're behaving, right? Why they're so jealous or why they're so envious or why their eyes so red. Why you eye them so red, Bridget? Because I have something that you don't have, but I don't look at it that way. You have something I don't have, but I give you the credit and I say, yes, well done. That's good for you. But why are you watching me? Because I decide to wear a gold ring one day. I don't even like jewelry anymore, but I decide to wear one and you're watching the ring. Yo, you ever notice, guys? I'm going to tell you something. As a married man, you ever notice that before when you don't have the ring on, the women them not paying no mind? But as soon as you put a ring on the finger and you're anywhere near a bar,
no, but I'm going to tell you so, I'm going to tell you so and tell you something I know.
all right, tell us, let's go.
I'm going to tell you something that I know. You see,
Well, hold on, be careful what you say. People are listening.
no, man, I'm just natural and honest, man, because
All right.
the end of the day, no, I'm not going to say nothing what put you in a no problem, but it's just the real reality of life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go on in.
You see the ring there is a symbol of commitment.
Yeah.
You understand? And maybe at the same time that same ring they bring a joy and a glory away. You may not see that the way, but the way you see it that way. You understand? So if you are going to take it off and you know say that cause a problem, you don't take it off. You're not supposed to take it off.
No, but I didn't say take it off. Juba, what I'm saying is you're a single man. When you're in the bar, the woman them not paying no mind. See? They're not
Yeah.
paying you any mind. Then one day you finally find a woman that loves you. She gives you the ring. Everything is good. As soon as you go to the bar now every woman dep on you, guy. That dep on you. You're like, what the hell? You know why? Because they see the ring and it's just like you're saying, it's a symbol of commitment. So now these women that are out there that didn't see the ring before, now they see the ring and they know that you're committed. They want to know what's so special about you, why you have a ring on there and which woman to hold you down. And now they want that same thing. Women, am I lying in here? Talk the things them.
No, but once when they see ring, you know, they must know say that space they're not loose anymore, you know. That space is protected.
Some women don't care. Some women don't care, Juba. Juba, you know this. Some women don't care, but that ring is a symbolism to say that what that guy's loyal. He's willing to get married. He's willing to take that leap. Some women are
Yeah,
like that. Let's talk
yeah.
the things that tea time lady talk the things them. See, even the dean is telling you the same thing. Novelty's telling you the same thing. Watch yourself. Because when I got divorced, guys, when I got divorced and my ring was gone, all of a sudden nobody don't want to talk to you again. but when the ring was on, everybody want to talk to you. Like it's crazy. I'm just talking to things. I'm okay. Mix up radio. You know how we do it already.
Hey, man.
Juba, finish your speech. Okay. Sorry for interrupting you. I just sometimes get carried away.
I'm telling you, man, an idea, as I was saying, I just you have to just try to make things work as how you see it, and just go and live the best way that you can. You
Yes.
understand? Nobody get up and no fuss and quarrel and no back station with no one. You understand? Because at the end of the day, as when we did just as a while ago, God
Yeah.
created the heaven and the earth and it never run no wire fence. You
Absolutely.
understand?
Yeah, man.
And but we as mankind we are run wire fence against we brother and we sister. You understand? Because at the end of the day, when you're looking through life, if you never want us to be able to meet and greet and can travel over the world, you wouldn't give you the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to build a car, build a plane, build a boat. You understand what I say?
And you
But
know what's
yes,
built. You know what's being built next, right? You know what's being built next? Something that's going to destroy us all.
then right now that I go on,
Yep.
and that I go on, because at the end of the day, we know no love amongst one another. The
Absolutely.
truth at the end of the day, the Father show with the sign and we fly towards it.
Everything's
Yeah?
happening all over again. Yep.
Because my growing up when I was much younger, first time the sun never used to so hot. You understand? And nowadays at the daylight out the sun coming like a turn up around one fireside. You understand? Sometimes
Yeah.
I have the fan plug in and it come like no fan not plug in. You understand? Because even
Yeah.
hot heat itself again.
Yeah.
That for sure you say, look out of your eye and try to be careful.
Yep.
You understand? But all of I know every one of us have the same mindset, all of us have different mindset. You understand? But you see, when you know the right thing and know what is right, you have to just go and do the best that you can. You
Yeah.
know? And
Absolutely.
live by that principle. Because I always see a two-side road and you can walk on the two-side go. You have to use one side go up and one side come down.
Yeah, man.
You understand? That's just the thing go. You know?
Yeah, man. But you don't know what it is, brother. I appreciate you for coming up. I got World of Ragus right there saying, what did he just say? Ragus, mind yourself because there's women in the chat and they'll come for you, okay? Well, I missed the chat. Where did it go? He said something that I wanted to say. Da, 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 da. Why do women have to cook for their men? And he says, because by law, every prisoner has to be fed. Oh my God. Thank you, World of Bright Goose, for throwing that in there. Keep your vibrations high. Don't sweat the small stuff. Keep it moving. Don't watch other people. Season, that deserves a pin. That deserves a pin because it's the truth. Juba just brought us some knowledge and you don't know what it is. Sister Blessing, Blessed Journey, welcome in as well. Special K's hailing you up. Guys, you know what it is. Juba Bruce is in the building. He stopped by to show some love on Express Your Channel. And I appreciate you, Juba, for showing up. And I appreciate you for the conversation, the jokes, and the smiles. Hopefully we made your day. Hopefully we gave you a nice vibe for the rest of your day, brother. Even if the rain come down right now, don't watch the rain. Just smile same way.
Oh, I'll see you, man. And more rain fall, and more blessing.
Yes,
Because
man.
if you even have a garden and the rain now fall,
Yes.
it can stay green. You
Yeah,
can
man.
enjoy it. So
True
everything
enough.
is a blessing.
Yes,
You know?
man. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you, brother, and everybody in the chat appreciates you. And thank you for coming up. I really do, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, Joe, and keep smiling, okay?
Yeah, man. Blessing and love, man.
And have a drink on me, okay? Take care. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. Blind Visionary, I don't care what anyone wants to say. I cannot live without the fluff. So lock the prison door and destroy the key. Oh my gosh. Yes, what are you doing? One? Okay, give me a second. Yeah, man, go on easy, Juba. Go on easy. Special K's in the building as well. Let's go on through everybody else. Did you want to hail up anybody before you leave, Juba? Because there's some people in here that were hailing you up as well.
Yeah, man, I just want to heal up the whole community, and want everyone to know say peace, love, joy, and happiness, and blessing and love. You see it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, and give God thanks and praise when you see the day come by and the evening come, the sunset is setting, you know that is a new day. Is ahead of us coming, and I pray that God will lift up us in the sunrise and keep us safe in the sunset, you know. Peace and
Absolutely.
blessing to everybody, man, and just be thankful for life, because life is the greatest. When you have life, you have everything. I understand, because if I never have life, I wouldn't be able to come on here and talk to you. So
Absolutely.
everything is a blessing,
Yes,
so
man.
we have to just be grateful and thankful.
Absolutely.
No
Spiral
matter
Black is in the building. Yeah, man. No, you don't know. We appreciate you, bro. And we built a strong community over time. It's only gonna get stronger. You're gonna have some weak links there and stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's where you go,
Yeah. Who's in the building? We got Spiral Black in the building. We got Season in the building. Robert Ragus is saying the hidden Fed link to the panel paradise. The link is there. You know what it is, Father Ragus. You know where it is already. So it only works when one person's up. When the other person comes down, you can feel free to come up as well. Buddy, are
Yeah,
you
man.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So now I go step down in the chat and make you get in Father Ragos.
Well, whoever decides to come up, I'm not sure if that's what he meant, but the window of opportunity is there. But yeah, thank you again, Joe. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Spiral Black is hailing up Nadine. Welcome in, Spiral. Special case saying hi to everybody. Life with Nadine. Blessing Spiral Black. Spiral Black sailing up Juba, and so on and so on. What did you want? I got to grab my son something to snack on for a second.
Pringles.
No, you already had enough of that.
I only have one.
No, you had way too much. That's not
I
good.
only have one pack.
I gave you more than enough of that stuff. It's too salty. We'll figure out something else. Okay? Sorry about that, guys. Red, stay happy because he has don't say that stuff on here. Come on, man.
No,
You know my wife's not like that. Huh?
Gummy bears.
Okay, where are they?
They're like up on the side, on the left side, on the right side.
On the left side and the right side?
Right side of them.
Okay, I'll grab it for you. Don't worry about it. Oh, Lordy, here comes the snacks. Yeah, you heard it. You heard it, eh, Spiral? Huh? He's in control of the house. But guys, thank you very much for stopping by. It's been great so far. I didn't expect it to go this long. It's only 1 hour and 51 minutes in. What was that? Oh, Juba, you told us. No worries, Juba. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Can I get a water? I think is that it for anybody wanting to come up, or should we call it a day, guys? Is there anybody else that my Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Welcome in. Let's get you in the building as well. That was Juba, guys. Juba is a great person to talk to. He's always keeping the positive notes and stuff like that. So you got to respect that. On the left side or the right side? On the left side of the right side. Sparrow, what are you talking about? On the left side of the right side. Am I lost? Happy Monday, everyone, says Daniel Berry Sports. So apparently it looks like the phone is overheating again. I guess after a while it can only go so long. I want to come up, but can't find the link. The link is always where it is. So when you go to my previous special, how do you say it again? You go to my community tab, and when you press the community tab, you see it there, and then you open the message. And when you open the message, you'll see the link to come up.
That's my water.
Yeah, I know. I got to cool down the phone. I don't know why it heats up so quickly. So when you go to my previous post. Oh, okay, Spiral. I get you. Got to try to cool down this phone. It gets heated so quickly. Yeah, community post. Exactly. I had a blast, nephew. Yeah, I know. It started off rough, but I guess you guys can see we learn from what we do, right? It starts off rough, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to, but eventually it picks up. You just keep pushing, right? Just have to keep pushing. Hopefully, this thing doesn't heat up too much. T Woman, you're still here in the building? Big up yourself. Father Ragus is lost, guys. Can somebody help Father Ragus? Can somebody guide him? The father needs help. Juba, the father needs help. Can you find him and help him and bring him back? Thanks for. Oh, there we go. I think he found his way. I think he found his way. Son, can you get me an ice pack out of the fridge? You know what an ice pack is?
Hello, hello, hello.
Why are you so? Hey, are you black?
Yeah, yeah. I'm so woke. I don't want to be a minority anymore.
Okay, nice.
How was you?
For a second,
I
I thought you. I was like, "Who's this black guy?" I didn't know it was a black ragoose.
Yeah, sorry. I was just lazy to put some more lights. To be honest, it was a long day, and I just had the TV on there with all the gangsters from the United States. So I thought I put
you
some
look,
camouflage and not being a
you look
minority
like
anymore.
you look like you're at a gun range.
Oh, you don't want to know. I was a lousy shooter, but that's another story.
Okay, what's up, Ragoose? How you doing, man? Welcome in.
Oh, I'm good. It was a brutal week last week. That's why I was not live, and that's why I did nothing on YouTube last week because too many working hours and travel and stuff like that. And but today, and I have to share this story real quick. Today I had a fabulous day at work. First of all, but as
Okay,
we
nice.
all know, we do multitasking, so we do YouTube and work. So I sometimes will work, so that we can present some money. And
Yep.
so today no, let me start different. In the morning, I've reached out to one of the icons of the 90s. I don't know if you ever heard about the name DJ Quicksilver.
No.
It was a total icon of the techno scene in the 90s. And if you look for a track called Bellissima on YouTube or something from
Yeah.
DJ Quicksilver, you will definitely know it. You will have heard it. I'm 100% sure. And he's a real icon of the rave techno scene from the 90s. Quite some tracks also for commercial radio and all that. And I asked him, and I sent him a note, hey, I'm a big fan, all that stuff, as you do, right? He's from Germany. So
Okay.
believe it or not, he wrote me back.
No way.
He wrote back and he even gave me permission to send him my Spotify link so that he can listen in and give me some advice. And I was like, no way. Even I
No
had milk.
way.
I had milk in my chest right away. So so that was the that was the effect of that response. So I sent him my Spotify link. I gave him one particular track to listen because it was very much um, a little dedication to one of his tracks from back then. Not a remix, but was kind of inspiring
Yeah, yeah, no
a track
doubt.
from back then. And he asked me if he can remix it.
Yeah,
And
that's awesome.
that is like I don't know. It's like if a rapper gets a shout out from Drake or something like that. So
Yeah, that,
that it is that league. I was so like something that never happened. I was speechless for 2 seconds.
yeah,
And then
that's absolutely awesome that you're able to meet somebody that you idolize at one point.
yeah. And then I mean it was an icon of like he is
Yes,
on the road for like 40 years now. Can you believe it?
I can read
and it's somebody that yeah, mom will help you. Mom will help you get it.
Mom.
Go ahead.
Now gummy bears.
Go.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I sound low. It's my earphones, I believe. So yeah,
You
it is.
sound
And
you
just
sound you sound good on my side.
yeah, Special K, you see, that's what it is. See, that's what it is.
You can't hear him,
Some
Special K. I hear him loud and clear.
Special K, we have a saying in Germany: if you wash your feet, the dirt from the ears goes down too. You know.
Oh my god. I'm not getting involved in that one, guys.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys know my sense of humor by now, so I know worries. I'm just kidding around.
Special says stop whispering in my ears, Ragoose.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. She wants that. I think that's what she wants.
But
She
you know
wants
the
me to
funny thing
give.
is, the funny
What?
thing is that you're able to meet somebody you idolize at one point, and
Yeah.
you actually got contact back with them, and they told you to write back. That's got to be a pretty cool thing.
I didn't believe it at all because he has a management and everything, and I thought, okay, it's social media. I wrote him on Instagram, and I thought, ah, come on, it's social media. He would never. respond anyway. And I got an answer just like this afternoon. Was like, okay, speeches for 2 seconds. That never happened, as you know. So,
You're a
so
fanboy.
yeah, I'm not. Nah, I'm too old for being a fanboy, but I saw him on quite some raves in the 90s. Did awesome sets, and he produced some very, very iconic tracks. And I'll send you one on IG later. I'll send you a link.
Okay, cool.
And I swear to God, you would have heard that before.
Well, I love that kind of music anyway. It's not a big deal with me. I love that music. Trust me, at one point in my life when I was going through things, I used to go to certain clubs and that's all they were playing. But once you get into it after the first couple drinks, you're gone.
Well, I don't even need drinks for that. I just need a record player and then I do it myself, So yeah. So by the way, tomorrow in my live session, I will talk about DJ Quick quite a lot. So
so what time is your talk to the people? What time is your show?
7 p.m. CET, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, which is 8 p.m. Kenya, which is 5 p.m. Ghana, which is 6 p.m. Nigeria, which is, I believe, East Coast, like the 9 hours, like 10 a.m. I guess.
Wow, that's a big time frame. Eh? Everybody's a different time. We're all over the world.
Yeah.
For me, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. For you, it's 1 o'clock p.m. So you can tell your boss you have more important things to do. So you have to take a longer lunch break.
Spiral Black's calling you a fanboy. You see him in the chat?
Yeah, I think he looked in the mirror and saw me, and then he was like, "Oh, Ragos is here."
He knows what it is.
Of course it is. Yeah, but he's that guy is real icon. He has super many fans, and I never thought he would. Me, who am I? I just started with the whole thing.
Oh, but that's still pretty cool.
It is really cool, yeah. And let's see what we're gonna talk. I think sometimes this week or something. He mentioned that he wants to remix one of my tracks.
That's got to be super cool.
We have to make a contract now, as my music is licensed. Now I can say, yeah, we have to make a contract. You have to pay me $5.
Special K says she's your only fan.
Special K, for that, you have to clean your ears a bit more so that you can hear better. Sorry for that, darling. I'm just kidding around.
Yeah, of course. It's all good.
The real gossip starts when me and Reds are offline and then go to a one-on-one. Then that is when the real gossip starts. The backstage gossip. It's always the best.
So I noticed, have you guys ever noticed this before, where the live goes to a certain amount of time and then it starts again? Is that something normal?
I had that before.
I've never seen that before. So it's showing 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So it's like it started all over again. But that's strange.
Here the 7:50. Oh, yeah. The funny thing is, when I went back and forth, when I was looking for something, it started all over from the very beginning again. I was okay.
Spiral Black says contracts make things complicated.
Nah, I'm not gonna make a contract with an icon. I tell him you can do with my music whatever you want, bro. Here's a letter. Here's your confirmation. Congratulations. Just mention my name. That's all, And that would be more worth than any money at this moment, because I don't earn anything with that at all.
Because of who he represents to you. Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Imagine you're a small town rapper and all of a sudden Drake or Eminem comes up and say, "Yeah, let me do a remix." You walk the red carpet. You walk over the sea to get there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, David.
You start walking on water.
Absolutely, David Hunt. I know you're driving, but welcome in. It's not going to last much longer, but I appreciate it as well. Thank you. Father Bragoose is on the set. Big up yourself.
Yeah, thanks. And I will keep you guys updated on what's going on with that. And maybe there's a sensational thing coming up sometimes. And if not, at least I had a conversation with one.
It's always a pleasure, man. You know what it is, bro. Me and you are locked in, bro. So you don't know how the thing goes already.
Absolutely. So we got to see what's going to happen. So
hey,
new music from me is coming.
Pass me that computer. No, pass me the computer. Go ahead, Ragus. Keep talking.
Maybe last but not least, on Saturday I will pre-release a track that is going live on all music platforms Sunday. It's going called Spiritual Tendency, and it's my first gospel house track on my own with vocals.
Are you singing?
No, of course not. No. I don't want YouTube to be closed down forever. So
no, we're just trying to grab some receipts to use on the radio station. Ragus is singing a house song.
Yeah, no, but I think I finally found a platform where I can actually get voice samples that I then can put together the way that I want to and cut them on and off, cut them out in pieces and put them together differently and all that. It's quite a learning point when you put vocals on because it's not on the original program that I'm working with usually to create tracks. So
They're the
it was
sample files, right? Sample files.
the voice are sample files, yes, and but you can cut them, and I had to learn how to cut them, put them together differently, get the sound properly, and all that stuff. So I on that track I worked the entire well an entire like 20 hours entirely
Are you going to
without
import them to FL Studios, or are you going to use FL Studios music and dump it in an audio editing file?
no, it is not from Apple Music. It is not from an original track. It is just sound snippets from gospel choirs, from churches, and all that stuff. They have a huge collection of voices.
Okay,
So the
nice.
other so the other music I put it from FL Studio, and then
Yeah,
I put that on there. But I have to cut the voices first, put them together that it makes sense in the track, and
yeah,
that took me alone from just two little samples. That took me
yeah. I know it can. I remember using FL Studios. If it can get pretty complicated when it's time.
not necessarily complicated, but when you try to make especially when it comes to voice, you have to adjust them to the speed of the track. You have to
Yeah,
make sure that they really fit 100% where they are. It is
yeah,
worse than any Tetris game that I've ever played until the end.
yeah. I know.
So, but
But
it's
you have
fun.
the
But
visual analyzer too, don't you? You're seeing everything in the red.
yeah. But still, it is this millimeter work. It is micrometer work. It is this very little piece that you say it's not perfect yet, and then you
Yeah.
cut these three little pieces. Well, to cut the two pieces, one of them I cut into three pieces, and then you have to put them together like in a puzzle.
I remember splicing. I remember doing all that stuff.
And it is when you then realize this little last puzzle piece is not fitting. You have to do it again
that
and again and again.
Then it drives you
And then
crazy. Yep, it drives you
yeah, but
crazy.
but but then when you see, okay, now you got it, then the rest I wouldn't say easy. Yeah, so I worked on that track like 20 hours in a row,
That's crazy. But I do
plus
remember long
mastering,
hours in the
plus
studio.
plus mastering, plus artwork, plus social media posts, plus putting the artworks together for Instagram and all that stuff. So it took me like roughly, I would say, like 30 hours pure work. Right?
Real
Not from
dedication.
plus the time that you want to throw the computer out of your window, plus the time that you count
Plus your
the new
smoke
amount.
breaks.
Yeah, plus the time that you count your gray hair that are appearing all of a sudden more than yesterday. All these things.
Absolutely.
But then when it's done, it's always a relief when the track is ready. And just saying, I'm not using artificial intelligence. So
Yeah,
everything is
absolutely.
handcrafted. So um, it is. I'm really proud of every piece that I've done. There's 17 online now, and I just want to say I started 3 months ago. So I think about
Well, that's all good. Special case says it's 2:30, 23:19 p.m. Good night. I gotta go, bro. Keep you running. Okay, thank you very much, Special. I appreciate your time.
that's
Always.
okay. Have a good night,
And I
and
appreciate the rest of you guys as well.
okay. I gotta let you guys go because I heard that you are almost done. So I don't want to keep you up from family time and everything. But whenever I see you online and we have a chance to talk in real time a little bit, it's always fun.
You're always welcome here, brother. You don't know what it is already. Father Ragus, big up yourself. And
Thank you so much.
you look black again.
That was on purpose, so that I finally don't feel like a minority anymore.
Okay, all right.
Wishing you all a good night, and guys, stay with his brother. He is one of the best, for sure.
We like to
I,
keep
I
it real.
I love you, bro. Right? So
I know you do. It's the same
and
respect, same level of respect all the way around. You've shown me that from day one, and that's why we've connected and stay connected as well.
absolutely. So wishing you a good day over there. You still have daylight, lucky you. So wishing you a good day over there, and everyone stay safe and peaceful and healthy, and we all see you again next week.
Absolutely. Take care, Father Ragus, and stay
Take
blessed,
it.
okay?
Stay bye bye.
Okay, and Let's Talk TV just showed up in the building. Let's Talk, how you doing? We're just getting ready to end the live, so I didn't want to stay too long. I think we've already surpassed the time I wanted to stay, but Blessed Life Journey. Is there anybody I could run everybody to right now? Is there anybody on here? Let's Talk TV. Welcome in. Blessings to everyone in the live. I'm only gonna trust Blessed Life. Last time I trust you guys, and you guys sent me on a false no fly zone. So, Blessed Life, can I get your input on this? Who can I type in that's actually gonna be there? That is not a no fly zone. We don't do no fly zones anymore. There's not too many people live right now. It's crazy because a little while ago it seemed like there was so many people live. These aren't even showing us live. There's nothing. You know how like it says sometimes they'll have a little. Let me refresh this. Blessed Life. If you have somebody up here that you want to go live or somebody special, don't laugh because last time you guys sent me to a Bandulu place. Blessed Life would donate to you to miss. Okay, I lost. I told you, trust no one says special. Who's Laura? Tell me who Laura is. Customize. Okay, let me see what I can find here. You guys are not sending me to no Bandulu place, okay? Here, everybody's laughing because you guys are setting me up. Are you guys setting me up again? Okay, I had to refresh it. That's what it was. Let's see. So I see right now, Blessed Mom, Tribs Vlogs, Life Reality. But I don't know if these guys are live or running streams. What about Kumari? Kumari's always over here supporting me. Watch Queen is live. Let's see, Watch Queen. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back and edit this video, guys, because I didn't like the beginning of it with all the issues I was facing. I don't see Watch Queen. I don't see Watch Queen. At Watch Queen, maybe. I see Classic Rock. I see a whole bunch of other stuff, but I don't see Watch Queen. I don't know if it makes a difference if it has capitals. I honestly don't see her. Types in her name. Just Watch Queen live, bro. Let's see. I told you the only thing I see when I type it in. Does it have to be capitals? I'm gonna go back. So the only thing I see on here showing is four queens and something. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't see no Watch Queen. Why don't I see it if she's live? Let's see, try it again. Username, Watch Queen, straight. Strange, because you know what would make it better for this if it just showed up the people then that you're connected to. Okay, found her. And she's live, guys. You wouldn't set me up, right? You're not gonna send me on a false raid. You guys aren't sending me on a false raid. All right, type ninja in the chat, guys. Ninja raid. Type ninja raid. All one word. I'll give her a surprise. Why not? Type ninja raid in the chat, guys. Live. Yeah, type ninja raid. And we'll close this up because it's already past the time I wanted to go. But thank you guys for passing through as well. I appreciate it. And I appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Let's end this off and send it over there because I'm getting hungry and thirsty at the same time. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Hopefully, if it lands, we'll see what happens. Okay, guys? And this will immediately end. Okay, let's get it going.